What contributed to the Baltimore Bridge collapse? Shortly after midnight on Tuesday, the Dali container ship slammed into a concrete column holding up the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which spans the Baltimore harbor. A vast length of the 1.5-mile, 2.4 km-long bridge immediately collapsed, plunging 8 construction workers who were on the bridge at the time into the water below. 2 were rescued on the day. The bodies of another 2 were recovered on Wednesday, and the search continues for the other 4, all presumed dead. The incident shut down a major U.S. port, leading to fears of knock-on effects on global supply chains. Investigators are probing the cause of the crash. The recovery of the data recorder will shed more light on how the ship malfunctioned, but experts say a series of factors, from possible poor quality fuel leading to a power outage to the bridge being designed for much smaller ships, may have contributed to the collapse of the bridge. The video from the incident shows the Dali losing power in the moments before the collision. A power cut may have caused the ship's crew to lose control of its steering, ultimately making them unable to control its trajectory. Investigators are reportedly probing whether contaminated fuel played a role in the ship losing power. Impure fuel can create problems with a ship's engines and power generation. The vessel went dead, no steering power, and no electronics, an officer told Fox News. One of the engines coughed and then stopped. The smell of burned fuel was everywhere in the engine room, and it was pitch black once it lost power. The ship drifted uncontrollably towards the bridge. The crew's efforts to mitigate the impact, including steering hard to port and dropping the anchor, proved fruitless. This is a really big ship, and the momentum and energy associated with that ship moving, even at just a couple of kilometers an hour, is tremendous, said Sanjay Rajarawade, a professor of civil engineering at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. At a press conference on Tuesday, Transport Secretary Pete Buttigieg said the Key Bridge was simply not made to withstand a direct impact on a critical support pier from a vessel that weighs about 200 million lb 90.7 mkg. A bridge from last century, a ship from this one. The Key Bridge was completed in 1977. At the time, the vessels it would have been designed to allow to pass over were much smaller than today's behemoths, including the 95,000 gross ton Dali. The vessels that were crossing Baltimore Harbor back then, they don't even compare, said Norma Jean Mattei, a former president of the American Society of Civil Engineers. Design lifetimes are so long, over 100 years sometimes, that the demands on the structure can change in ways that are hard to foresee at the time of design and construction. Civil engineers often think about making structures they design redundant, meaning one part can fail without the entire structure collapsing. But designing redundancy into the columns holding up a long-span bridge would be exceedingly difficult to impossible. It appears dolphins' protective barriers were installed near the Francis Scott Key Bridge, but did not prevent the vessel taking down the bridge. It also appears the bridge did not have fenders, an added layer of protection around a bridge pier that could have absorbed some of the impact. Mitigating risk is about analyzing probabilities in choosing where to spend money. Lessons will be learned. This will help us design and build safer bridge.